Hi, today I'm going to be talking about expanding single and double brackets and even triple brackets. So we're going to look at what expanding bracket mean. What does it actually mean when we say expanding bracket? So to expand brackets, this means multiplying each term in the brackets by the expression outside the bracket. So expanding bracket is the reverse process of factorization. But we're going to talk about factorization when we have explained what expanding single, double, and triple bracket mean. So I'm going to start with this first question, which is 3. Then we've got the bracket 5x plus 1. So we're going to multiply this algebraic term on the outside by each term inside this bracket. So we say 3 multiplied by 5x is going to give me 15x. Now we go again, 3 multiplied by 1 will give me plus 3. Okay, we're going to look at another example. We have 4 in bracket 3y plus 7. We're going to use the number on the outside to multiply this one. So that would go 4 times 3y will give me 12y. 4 times 7 will give me plus 28. We look at this number again. 2x in bracket 3x minus 4. So now we're going to be very careful with negatives. So 2x multiply by 3x is going to give me 6x squared. 2x multiplied by minus 4 is going to give me minus 8x. Now in my previous video I mentioned about this when you've got x plus another x plus another x. That means we've got 4 x's, which is 4x. Now when we multiply in x multiplied by x multiplied by another x, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. That means x is all to the power of 4. Now we're going to look at expanding double brackets. But before we go on, I'm going to tell you what these mean for expanding double brackets. We've got the F, we got O, we got I, we got L. So this means the first, the outer, inner, and the last. Now if we've got x plus 3, x plus 4, this is an example of expanding double brackets. So I'm going to use the FOIL. The first, x multiplied by x squared, x multiplied by 4 plus 4x, 3 multiplied by x plus 3x, 3 multiplied by 4 plus 12. Now it's time for me to bring the like terms together. So I've got x squared, 4x plus 3x will give me plus 7x plus 12. You have successfully expanded this double bracket question. Now we're going to look at another question. 2x plus 1 x minus 3. Two x times x, 2x squared, 2x times minus 3 minus 6x, 1 times x plus x, 1 times 3 is minus 3. Remember that when you're multiplying a positive with a negative number, it gives you a negative number. Now we're going to bring the like terms together. We've got 2x squared minus 6 plus x will give us minus 5x minus 3. So we have successfully used FOIL to expand these brackets. Okay, now we're going to look at expanding triple brackets. So this question is a little bit different from what we have done with this expanding single and double brackets. So in this case, we're going to look at these 3 brackets and choose the first 2 that we want to do. Now we can choose to do the first bracket and the second bracket together before we now move to the third bracket. So I'm going to start with the first 2 brackets. So x times x is going to give me x squared, x times 2 plus 2x, x times 1 plus x, 1 times 2 plus 2. Now I'm going to bring the like terms together. X squared plus 2x plus x will give me 3x plus 2. So once I've done this, I know that I'm left with x plus 3 to complete my question. So what I do would be to put this in bracket again and x plus 3 in bracket. So this one would be x squared times x will give me x to the power of 3. Now x squared multiplied by 3 will give me plus 3x squared. Now I move to the second expression. 3x times x will give me plus 3x squared. 3x times 3 will give me plus 9x. Move to the last number. 2x times x will give me plus 2x. And 2 times 3 will give me plus 6. Now it's time for me to bring the like terms together. So this one hasn't got any like terms, so I'm going to write x to the power of 3. Now I've got 3x squared plus 3x squared will give me plus 6x squared. And then I've got 9x plus 2x will give me plus 11x plus 6. So this is your answer for this question. We're going to do one more example before we move to factorization. So we've got x plus 3 all squared x minus 1. Again, we have to be careful with negatives. Okay, So we do the same. We know that this x plus 3 all raised to the power of 2 means that x plus 3 has been given twice. So we're going to start with the first 2. So we use the FOIL again, the first, the outer, the inner, and the last. So we've got x squared plus 3x plus another 3x plus 9. So I'm going to bring the like terms together. X squared plus 6x plus 9. Then I'll multiply again with this one. Okay, x minus 1. So x squared multiplied by x will give me x to the power of 3. X squared multiplied by minus 1 will give minus x squared. 6x times x will give plus 6x squared. 6x times minus 1 will give minus 6x. 9 times x will give plus 9x, and 9 times minus 1 will give minus 9. Bringing the like terms together, x to the power of 3 minus x squared plus 6x squared is going to be plus 5x squared, minus 6x plus 9x will give plus 3x and minus 9. So now we have solved this triple bracket. Now we're going to look into factorization. Okay. If we have 3x plus 6, we're going to find out how to factorize this expression. So remember, 3x plus 6 is known as a binomial because it's an expression with two terms. So to factorize this expression, we're going to find a number that is common to both. So we're going to find a number that is common to 3 and a number that is common to 6. In other words, we're going to be looking at the highest common factor of 3 and 6, and that will be 3. So we put 3 on the outside, and then we put x plus 2. So this is the same as this, because we have factorized this to give us this. Now, if we are going to expand this, that will be 3 multiplied by x will give us 3x, and then 3 multiplied by plus 2 will give us plus 6. So we're going to look at factorizing quadratic expression. So if I have the example, x squared plus 6x plus 5. Now this is quadratic because we've got the x squared. Okay, so what we're going to do is to find two numbers that when you multiply will give you 5, and when you add the two numbers or subtract the two numbers will give you plus 6. So now we can find 5 times 1 is 5. These are the two numbers that when you multiply, will give you 5. Okay, now we're going to choose between these two because that's all we have. So 5 plus 6 is going to give 5 plus 1 is going to give me 6. So I'm going to put 2 brackets. Then I'll put plus 5 and then plus 1. It doesn't matter which one goes first. It could be 1 here and it could be 5 here. Now when we try to expand this, we're still going to get x squared plus 6x plus 5. So we have x times x will give me x squared, x times 1 will give me plus x, 5 times x will give me plus 5x, and then 5 times 1 will give me 5. When I bring the like terms together, I've got x squared plus 6x plus 5. We're back to the original. Okay, we're going to do another example. So if the question says factorize fully, what we're going to do is to find the highest common factor of 10 and 5. So the highest common factor of 10 and 5 is going to be 5. So therefore we can divide the original expression by 5, which means the bracket must contain 2 minus y. We're going to look at the second question. Factorize fully x squared minus x minus 6. So in this case, we're looking for numbers that multiply to make minus 6. So the numbers, just like I put down here, the numbers that multiply to give us minus 6 would be minus 1 times 6, or you can say minus 6 plus 1, minus 6 times 1, and then minus 3 times 2, or you can say minus 2 times plus 3 is the same thing. Okay, so now we have the product of 6, so we're going to look for the number that when we subtract or add will give us minus x. So we put that in bracket. So we put x here, we put x here. So we've got x plus 2, x plus 2, and then x minus 3. All right, so we have chosen this one. So please make sure that there is no space in between this, so we can do this. So if we try to expand this, we're going to get x squared minus 3x plus 2x minus 6. Now x squared minus x minus 6. Okay, so we've got this example, right? This method is slightly different from the factorization that we've done in our previous slide. And when a quadratic expression is in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c, what we're going to do is to put the value of a in front of each of the brackets. So don't panic here. First of all, we have to multiply this 3 by minus 4. So if we do that, we're going to get 3 times minus 4 will give us minus 12. Now we're going to find two numbers when we multiply will give us minus 12. And then when we sum up or we subtract, we give us minus 4. Now we've got 1 and 12. I'm going to ignore the sign in front of it, and then I'll put it back. And then we've got 3 and 4, and then we got 2 and 6. So when we look at all of this, 1 plus 12 will give us 13. If we take away, will give us 11. 3 plus 7 will give us 3 plus 4, sorry, will give us 7. When we take away, will give us 1. So 2 plus 6 will give us 8, but when we take away 2 from 6, will give us 4. So how do we arrange it so that we can get minus 4? So we're going to arrange it by doing plus 2 and minus 6. Okay, so we're going to start with this. So we've got 3y squared minus 6y plus 2y minus 4. We're now going to factor out this side and then factor out this side. Now we're going to find the common factor between these two, and the common factor is 3y. And then we're left with y minus 2. We close the bracket. We move on to here. There's a sign here. Plus 2 is the common number between 2 and 4. We open the bracket. We put y minus 2. So when we expand, or when we're factorizing this, we make sure that whatever that is in this bracket is the same as this one, because we're going to choose one of them. So now our answer is going to be 3y plus 2 bracket, and then we've got y minus 2. Now if we expand these two brackets, we're going to get this our original question. Now we're going to do another one, which is 6x squared plus 5x minus 4. Again, we're going to multiply 6 and minus 4. 6 times minus 4 will give us 24. Now we're going to find numbers that when we multiply will give us minus 24. That would be 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 6 and 4. Now we've looked at all these pairs. We're going to find the numbers that when we add or subtract will give us plus 5. And this is what we're going to use. So we're going to arrange it in such a way that it will give us plus 5. So we've got 6x squared minus 3x plus 8x minus 4. Now we're going to divide these numbers into 2 so that we can factorize this side differently, factorize this side differently. So we're going to factorize this. What is common to 6x squared and minus 3 would be 3x. In bracket, we've got 2x minus 1. Bracket closes. We got plus what? What is common between plus 8 and minus 4 is 4. Open the bracket. 2x minus 1. So you have to make sure that whatever that is in this bracket is also in this bracket. Now we're going to bring the terms together, the expressions together. We've got 3x plus 4, and then we got 2x minus 1. So this is how to solve factorization when you're given when a is not equal to 1 and when a is equal to 1. So when a is equal to 1, you've got the x squared only. But when it is not equal to 1, you've got a number and you got the x squared. So what you need to do is to multiply, find out the numbers that can go through, and then fix it this way. All right, I'm going to stop here. Thank you for watching. Bye.